Alright, so now, that's that. We know that's a bust right there. So, let's see what we got over here. I know these bees should be healthy. Hang on and I'll move you. And I don't see any combs, so that's a good thing. Let me move you guys. Well, that's a bummer. It really, really is. But it is what it is. So, can you see me? I believe you can see that. Alright, so we'll just pull a few frames on these girls, see what they're doing. So that kind of changes things. Kind of changes things altogether. So, alright, so let me show you what we got right here. I've got sugar everywhere here and fondant. They're eating well. Look here. As you can see, they're eating their sugar. Well, they have finally eaten just a little bit of that fondant. Not a lot. Still going to jerk all that off here today, and we will put that feeder shim on. Alright, so let's just pull a few frames, see if we got a laying queen, and we'll kind of go from there. So we know now we're down to one hive. I'm just going to lay a sugar up here. So I've got plenty more. Got some new bricks made up. These bees look great. This is a good colony right here. This is what I want. But we'll take this other one out, whether I take it today or whatever. But I like to go ahead and get rid of it. That's sad, is what it is. Here I am down to one colony. They haven't hardly even touched that fondant. They just didn't like it for whatever reason. Let me scrape it off. They didn't like the fondant this year. Usually they eat it like crazy, but maybe it's a bad batch. I don't know. Alright, so just looking down in the top box here. Let's see. Let me get the rest of this and I'll tell you. So we're starting from nothing really. Alright, so I'm looking down. I see in the top 1, 2, 3, 4, about 4.5 frames of bees on the top. That's not too bad. We'll get in here and see what we got. See, now that one there, they left it open. They didn't want it shut. They didn't want it properly. They wanted it as an entrance. So here we go. Let's see what we look like here. Alright, there's that. Now, ladies, I'm sorry to do that way, but I need to give you a good checking too. And we've got propolis everywhere. Everywhere. Man, these girls have got her glued up good. But at least we didn't have any comb. Well, you know what? It is what it is. There's a full frame of honey. So they still got some food. Both of these boxes heavy. So that's honey frame. That's a honey frame. A little bit of sugar right there. A little bit of sugar right there. We got bees there. We'll pull a couple out here in just a second. We'll get down this bottom and see what it looks like. So let's see what we got here. It's absolutely. Okay, here we go. So, alright, so let me show you what we got here, guys. We'll have to do some splitting with this colony here. That tells me there'll be no honey this year. So, what they've done, they've ate their honey over to here. And look at the bee bread and the pollen. Man, they got pollen packed everywhere in there. This side still got honey. And looks like a little fresh nectar, so they're getting something. Bee bread everywhere. Okay, so that's good. We'll need that. These girls will need this for the splits. So, oh well. Bummer. Alright, so there's that. Let's pull just a couple more out of this top. See if she's been laying up here at all. Man, that's glued down. Them girls have got her glued. Okay. So that activity that I've been seeing over there, more pollen. They've eat half their honey, pollen. Same over here. I've got some larvae. Okay, I do have larvae over here. I see some eggs. So we do in fact have a laying queen. If we see her, we will go ahead and we will mark her. We will. Let me look real careful. Let's see. They look good. Small bees. I see eggs and all the empty cells. Now these bees here, I'll tell you what I like about them. Kind of helps and kind of hurts, but these bees here, they build up a little later than my other ones did. For whatever reason, they're always just a little bit later, which I like that, but kind of hurts us because we have all this autumn olive right here that'll start blooming before long. Now right here, man, look here, we got see, they've eat all their honey on this side. Still got caps in here. Eggs and larvae everywhere down in there. I see eggs and larvae like crazy. Do not see the queen. I'd love to see her so we could get a dot on her today. Same thing here. I've got larvae. I've got eggs in all the cells. These girls will blow up here pretty soon. So we will have something to split with. And hopefully we'll catch some swarms. And we will have same thing here. Look, so they've eat what honey, and she's back filled that with eggs. She's doing her job. She's a really good queen. And these bees are gentle. They are really gentle. That's what I like about them. Very small bees. Okay, let me just look at another one or two, and we'll drop on down. I can tell she's got some of these. Some comb going into that other box. So we are down to one colony. Full frame of honey. Oh yeah, I see. What is that? That's nectar, man. They're bringing nectar in from somewhere. So pollen and nectar right there. Next frame over, honey. So we'll go ahead and button this top box back up. Glance in the bottom real quick. Now, we're going to have to get busy and do some splitting. So, that does kill the honey. My plan was to use these girls to make some honey, but good thing I've got a good buddy who already said he would give me some honey this year, because I told him I probably wouldn't have none. So, I will remind you, Scott. I like honey, and you know that. I do like honey. Let's see what the bottom looks real quick. Let's go from there. Oh man, that's glued down. Good looking bees, guys. Let's set this right over here. Good looking bees. Oh yeah. Yeah, they look good. Alright, they look real good. So let's smoke them down a little bit, and we'll get some of this comb. Now, one thing that I don't see any drones, and I don't see any drone brood yet, so that's something we'll have to watch. And probably what we'll do, we'll have to probably get one split off of here, maybe two, and then we'll have to make some later splits as well. So that's going to knock the grafting in the head right off the bat. Maybe. I don't know what that was. That may knock it in the head right off the bat, so we might be a little while before we do any grafting. And look here. Hey, brand new gloves. So I order a pair every year, and I love the Guardian. I'm going to put this comb in the bucket. I like the Guardian gloves. They've got a pair now, it's short gloves, and I'm going to try them. They was out of stock. It just so happened I was going to wear my old ones today. I had these in a package down there at the house, And as I was loading my truck up, I had a hole in one of the fingers, so I figured that wouldn't be too good. So, alright, so let's see just a couple frames here, see what we got, see where we're at. So we are down to one colony. One colony. Now, what's weird is I seen that larva in that one frame. Could that have been a laying worker maybe? I don't know. One trying to hold a man. That's a wet frame. Right there we've got larva. We've got a little bit of larva right in here. I see pollen up here. I see nectar wet. Looking good, man. Looking good. Alright, so we're not going to be skunked anyway. We're gonna have a little bit of bees. So we do definitely got our work cut out for us, guys. But hey, that'll make some good videos. That'll be fun. Okay, right here, pollen. I see a few. No, it's not egg. I see pollen. A little bit of honey still there. Everything's really wet looking. Alright, so see what happens. These girls are doing well. I think she's mostly been in that top box of laying. Pollen, nectar, no queen yet. Okay, so we're not overrun with bees in here, but like I told you, these girls here, I don't know what they are. They're a feral colony, but they're always later. They always are. Man, I've got pollen. These girls have been bringing the pollen in like crazy. So, I see a hive beetle. Guess what? He's a dead hive beetle now. I tell you what, I don't like them things. Alright, we still got some bees. So, bee bread. I don't know if you can see that or not. Got bee bread everywhere there, man. Pollen, honey, an old cup, practice cup. Right there is some larvae. I see larvae. I see eggs. Alright, so she's been down here. So let's see. We still might see her here. That would be good if I could get a dot on her. It'll help me when I do my splitting. Here, I see some eggs. Oh, I see some little tiny larvae. Man, be perfect for grafting. Bee bread, eggs, larvae on this side. So these girls, here's another hive beetle. These girls, in another week or two, they're going to look a lot different. They are. Because when this brood starts emerging, they will blow up, and they'll blow up quick. And there's an old practice cup. Man, there's larvae, eggs. I see larvae and eggs everywhere in there. Same right here. I see larvae, eggs, bee bread, honey. These girls, they've got it all. So I think they'll do well. We'll get some good weather here, and things start coming in a little more. There's some wet nectar. Look at that wet nectar. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, where that sun's hitting at, but they're packing it in for sure. There's bee bread everywhere. So I want to get my long hive going. I come up the other day and I put a fresh coat of paint all around the back and the sides. I'll show that to you before I leave. And nectar. Man, I got nectar going in everywhere right here. Wet nectar. Wonder what that is. Maybe could have been from the maple, I guess. I don't know. Do they make nectar off of the Bradford pears? You let me know. I don't know. I know they've been wearing the Bradford pears out. Same thing here. We got, there's a bee right there with pollen on her legs. This is all right here, just honey and nectar. And this side here is nectar. So, hey, we're down to one. But you know what? One's better than none is the way I see it. So that's where we're at. So we'll have to kind of go from there. All right, so they've got food, but I'll still give them a little sugar brick just for the heck of it. So, all right, so we've got some bees there. These girls look good. Oh, these girls look good, and that inner cover's stuck on there, boy. Man, that's still a heavy frame of honey. Oh. All right, so they still look good. Here's what we'll do, guys. I know it's pointless probably, but we got a little shim right here. We'll put that right there. And we will go over here. Get the rest of this off. These girls look pretty good. So she's laying. Like I said, she's always later. I don't know, it's the kind of bee that they are. I guess she's always later than everybody, but she has got it laid up. So here in a week or two, let me get a sugar brick. We should start seeing some bigger numbers here for sure. So you see here, I made some real thin sugar bricks. We'll lay it right there, and I think that's plenty. I do. They've got enough pollen and nectar and honey in there. Probably don't even have to do that. But what a bummer. Down to one. So what I will do before I leave here, I'll go back through this colony, get rid of all them bees. And I don't know, that must have been, that could have been maybe worker brood there. Laying worker. So I don't know them eggs that I've seen in there. So kind of go from there. Get rid of some of this old bird comb. At least we didn't have a bunch of comb built. I've been down that road a time or two. That's no fun. Okay, so there's that. Here's this. I will put that right here like that. Tell you what we'll do. We'll go ahead. Ordinarily I wouldn't do this, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. Since it's going to be down in the 20s for one more week, I'll go ahead and put this on. That should help them a little bit, but I think they're big enough they'll be fine. So there's that. All right, so let's see what we got here. Go ahead and put this on. You know what? Did I leave one out? I guess I did. I guess I did leave one out. Let's see here. I just got a brood comb laying over here. Where did my hive tool go? Hang on. Let me pull this off. Yes, I did. It's always good to check, guys. Look here, I left that right off of there. And we'll put him right back in. So there's that. There we go. Get them centered up. Man, they got some glue on there. All right, let's try this again, guys. Look out, ladies. Gotta take care of you. You're all I got left. All right, so there's that. I don't want to slide on that propolis. All right, so there's that. Here's this. Okay. And right here is our foam insulation. We'll put it on there. Put our lid on now. Let's see what we got. And then I will strap that down. All right, so listen, guys. We come around. So I went ahead and I got rid of the mouse guards, right? I did that. Let me get you down here. I went ahead and I got rid of the mouse guards, right? I did that. Well, we got in there, we do have a laying queen in here. full of brood, milk brood. Didn't really see any cat brood yet, but seen eggs. I seen larvae everywhere. Another couple weeks, and look how that whole hive's gonna look completely different. So the bees look good. Very small bees, but you see they're calm. These are some really good bees right here, and that's what I want more of. So looks like that one over there, the activity I've been seeing, told you it's been low. Robbers, I would say. Seen a little bit of eggs there, a little bit of larvae. I'd say that's been a laying worker. Probably a few bees trying to hang on. Didn't make it. So I'm gonna go ahead and we'll dump them out here on the ground somewhere. I'll take those frames home, freeze what I can, get rid of what I need to. Some of it's had like old mildew and junky looking stuff on it, so I don't want nothing like that. So we'll get rid of that, and we'll just go from there. So now we know. I've been wondering all winter. Now we know. We started with 4. One was gone before Christmas. The other one, the cold snap got. This one, I don't know. She wasn't. I'm not talking bad about her. She wasn't much anyway, cause she was real shotgun pattern, and I should have went ahead and just done what I should have done last year and didn't do it. And that's what I'm saying. If you see me doing that same thing again this year, let me know. Now, as I'm sitting here, I'm just looking out in front of me here in the grass, and I know this is a long-winded video, but that hen bit or purple dead net or whatever it is, them bees are they're wearing it out. I see some dandelions over here, so they are definitely bringing stuff in. We've got pollen, we've got nectar coming in like crazy, and the red bud is getting ready to start blooming this week. So guys, if you don't care, hit the like, hit the subscribe. I want to thank you for being here. I know it's been a long-winded video. I'm sorry, but hey, my first one back, kind of exciting. Wish it would have been some better results. Wish I'd had 2 colonies instead of 1, but the one that we do have, we know that we got a good laying queen. It's a strong colony. They got plenty of food, so should be okay. So we'll just have to take that. That's the hand that we've been dealt. Go forward. So remember, we'll start out with 1. We'll see how many we can get, which we got 2 coming from Princeton. We'll do some splitting. I've got the swarm traps hanging. Hopefully we'll have a good swarm season. We'll kind of go from there, and we'll try to do some building up. That's all that we can do, guys. So listen, if you don't care, hit the like, hit the subscribe. I want to thank you once again for everybody that has subscribed. It's amazing. It really is that people would watch somebody like me here from old Boone County, West Virginia, talk about a bunch of bees and everything else. So I appreciate it. I do. So guys, listen, God bless you. God bless your family. God bless your bees. I hope you and your family's well. I hope everything's going great in your life, and I hope you have a great bee season. I hope I have a bee season. So if you see me doing something crazy, hey, let me know. Just do that. So guys, we'll get back in here in a week or 2, see what we can do, and we'll kind of go from there. I'm going to work on this other colony, shake them out here on the ground, and see what happens. And the robbers anyway. So you take care of yourself. Until next time, this is Tim, the Boone County Beekeeper. Thanks for stopping by.